Hello and welcome to more Neon Ascending. We'll continue trying to play through it. Octopus. Um, I've used this one on a non-recorded video. What is this? Ooh, I'm not sure. Not sure if this is going to be any good. Oh, wow. Okay, wave two. So, here we go. So, what is this? It does something. Oh, okay. Alright, I do kind of want that though. Because this thing does. When a mob damages any module, fires a projectile with attack times 3 at it. Okay. So if I had a bunch of useless modules I didn't care so much about along the edge here. Or not that they're useless, but that they attack. So they should fire a bunch of 12. Let's lock that because I do actually kind of want both of those. And again, speed up feature would be very nice. Okay. What is this? Super critical. When a critical hit is triggered, there is in double damage. The higher the critical rate, the Alright, let's keep going. I was going to talk about something, but I can't remember what I was going to talk about. Alright, let's shove you there. And we'll keep going. Ooh, that was super critical, although that seemed to have only done an extra 2 damage. Increase damage. I want that. I know there was something I was going to talk about, but I can't remember. Could have been about tabletop games, because I had a conversation, well, reply conversation with Vladimir, I think, when I was talking about my cleric. He actually remembered what the abilities were that extended the time of spells from, you know, rounds per level to just a flat 24 hours. I know I generally talk about D&D a lot. Surprisingly, that's not the first RPG I ever played. The first RPG I ever played was back in the day. So Rifts is another RPG, and I do talk about Rifts a little bit. I like Rifts. It's a lot of fun. System has some weird mechanics to it, but in general, it's a pretty fun game. But back in the day, my brother and a family friend, so my mom was friends with another mom who had two boys about my brother and my age. And we used to play. We used to play. Oh, hang on. Let me actually grab you guys. Let's see. Bounce. All right. And what we used to play is it's a offshoot of Rifts. They made a Robotech RPG, and we used to play that. That was the very first thing I ever played. That's actually where some of my first dice came from too, was having dice for that. I don't really care for this particular gun on this. Alright, absorb your thing. Okay. Yeah, we played that a lot. I still have the books to that too. We didn't own them all. We used to also watch Robotech. That was the first anime I ever watched, was Robotech. Like I said, I don't really care for this. Watching my things get destroyed, get damaged, is not fun. Volume of the weapon's projectile. Yeah, my brother was pretty good at creating campaigns that didn't actually have anything to do with the actual story. Although we did play through the story once or twice. I don't remember. That was 35 years ago. I'm quite old. Alright, so let's grab you. No. Wait, can I? Alright. Let's let him be the sacrificial lamb. Oh, that looks like my +1 to damage is going to get... Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this one. Oof. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go very well for me. Ooh, no. These healing ones are kind of annoying. Ooh. That thing actually does quite a bit of damage, doesn't it? Gain current when killing a mob with... Okay, let's grab you because you... You know, I almost kind of want to replace you. Have you be the default because you're just a much better one. So this one just shoots. He's kind of slow at shooting a bit. But occasionally he does a volley attack. So higher volley rate, the higher. Okay, yeah. Yep, I definitely want that. Ooh. Wait, battlefield, because I can move you up, and then both of you can do it. Yay. Oh, look at that. So good. Alright, I might actually be able to survive a decent amount, because... while that retaliation is kind of okay, it's not great as your main one. I prefer things not to have to hit me. Alright. really should have some more fire rate. In kind of interesting in I don't know what this thing does. I got two of them, so in hold on, it is the White Wolf, Vampire the Masquerade. So in Vampire the Masquerade, it takes place in modern times, and some of them do. And because it has modern weapons like firearms and stuff, they actually have a rate of fire in that game, which is kind of interesting. Mostly because vampires and some other races like that can act more than once per turn. So if you have a gun that has like a rate of fire of 1, that means per round you can only fire once, even if you can react, or even if you have more than one action per round. Kind of an interesting thing that they did. Ooh, I don't think these stars are going to... How much does he heal? 50? Wow. Oh, it looks like it's a certain percentage of his current hit points. Ooh. What's this? Super burning. When projectile from this weapon hits a mob, triggers 200% burning. I think I'll just do that. Still haven't figured out what volume does. Oh, what? Does volume actually increase your chance to do a volley? Oh no, I do have a volley thing right below it. What's this one's? Oh yeah, okay, so that's probably it. Yeah, I still have no idea what volume is. Ooh. And let's lock that. Go to battlefield. Yeah, alright. Both you guys are there. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second. Because that's usually the, like this, but longer. Speed up feature really would be helpful. Sure, we'll wait one more round for... One more round for the extra 1 damage. Oh, and they're burning. Okay, so the counterattack thing is actually doing okay. I'm not going to say it's a great item, but it has its uses, I guess. Hmm. Ooh. Yep, okay, so the occasional 3 shots from the counterattacks are really weird. Increase the frequency of triggering fragile effect? Huh. We're gonna lock that. I kind of want both of those. I do like the explosions on death. More fire rate. Always happy to get fire rate. I'm not thinking it's gonna last too much longer, because well, yeah, there's the first one. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is going to end either this round or I'm gonna guess the next round. And there goes burning. Oh, and yep. Alright. When hitting a mob with... You have fully understood this game. I don't know what that is, but sure. interest limit? I don't understand what that is. I think that's because I seem to get amount of money by having money in my thing when I hit next wave. So I'm thinking that that increases it by 100%. This game is not terribly descriptive on a lot of things. And uh-oh. Maybe I should have switched the counterattack and the other thing so that the counterattack was doing better. Honestly, it didn't really matter that much. Oh, wow. Alright, so let's put you here. We'll grab you. We'll switch you and see if, wave. Alright, counterattacks. Work here. Come on, counterattacks. Do better. Nope. Yep, didn't think so. Oh no. Uh-oh. He's dead. Yep. And okay, you guys can just an end now button also would be helpful. I don't know if this game's actually getting updated or not, but just a couple of just minor tweaks. A speed up function or an end now button. Both. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go to main menu. It was driving me crazy. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me on this adventure. We'll be sure not to take the retaliation one again, because that was awful. Just really awful. So, we know that for later. But until then, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.